Good morning to you.
Thank you.
All right. So today is 7th of May, 2022, and our session 102B. So it is about 5:12 p.m. in Dubai. And our topic of discussion today is self-love and be love. This topic I'm going to explain. Self-love is the starting point of the journey in the path of love. We are created out of pure love energy. We call it, human being is called prema sarupa. I mentioned many times here. That is a divine feminine energy, pure love energy created human being. So our that we use our path of love to go back to our source, because in that higher dimension there is only two things: love and light, nothing else. And so we choose to go back in the pure love. Pure love means unconditional love. There is no give and take, though there is no cause and effect. Pure love is love expressing itself. That is unconditional, not conditioned to anything or anyone else. The example I normally give about the, say, sunlight or a flower giving fragrance, it is expressing itself, is it's pure love. Just being there, it is expressing as a sunlight. When sun gives the light and energy, the flower gives fragrance. So it expressing itself in the pure love. A bird is singing, just the expression of pure love. It is just expressing itself, and that's all. It is not for something or depending on something, or it needs an audience to clap. There is no one. So this is the type of thing, the pure love. So the pure love, the journey of pure love, it starts with in our physical reality, start with the self-love, loving ourselves. I will explain in detail. Loving ourselves unconditionally. And it ends with be love. We become love. The universal love. That universe, that the highest level of love is universal love. If you want to take the name of God, then it's a God's love. That is the universal love, which loves everything unconditionally, loves whole humanity, whole universe, all planets, and everything is love everything. That is a universal love. So when that is the ultimate goal, to reach there, to be love means you become the embodiment of that love. That is the ultimate goal. So it is again, it does not need that anything else or any other thing to measure it. You are just emitting the love from your being. So why I'm saying that the self-love is a starting point, because we always come from some negative domain. We don't like, most of us, we don't like our lives, our people in our lives, or the situations in our life, the things we have, and we don't like. Okay. So, and also from the childhood, we got conditioned that if you express your true emotion, and if you truly express your love, you will get cheated, you get exploited, and all those kind of things. So we develop our own mechanism to hide ourselves, hide the true emotions. In persuasion of that, we never know when actually lost that ability to come love again, like a child. Even the two childs play, one moment they fight, next moment they are, their hand on each other's shoulder and going, they are all friends. Yeah? So, but we adults, we cannot do that, because we are not that pure. We get carried away with the heart, humiliation, insult. Sometimes it is self-concept. We take it like things like that. Anyway, in the bargain, what happens is that whatever so many negative things, negative experiences, so we get hardened up, like like layer by layer, we get hardened up and we lost our true ability to love anything. Whatever we got, we show off that we are loving something. Actually, we don't. So some people go off, loving different kinds of things. I'm not going to the detail, but people do that. Loving of food and showing these things, or loving of some, maybe the house. They're saying making house bigger and bigger, or different kind of things. So or they are showing how many friends they have the Facebook, but they don't like to meet them in person and have true friendship. Yeah, that is also fact. So basically we are having some kind of fake love into this domain, and we become so much accustomed to it, that becomes a culture, that becomes a norm and thing like that, and we take that as our life. Yeah. Anyway, so no matter how it has come, it is we lost our ability to love. And this comes from our inability to love ourselves. Because why? That's why self-love is important. If we cannot love yourselves, or because we cannot hide from our own consciousness, our soul consciousness. Inner way, we know that we are doing something in the name of to be, this is a norm, it is a social norm, or it is, right thing to do, or what other people will say and other people will think, and all this. In the name of that, we keep putting ourselves into, we put ourselves under curtain, the mask and all this. Then we lost ourselves in the bargain. Finally, the outcome we also don't like. We don't truly like that. But we also don't know how to go back. And sometimes, even if we think of going back, we think we'll become vulnerable. Our true emotions will come out, and somebody else will exploit that. So that stops us to do that. So when we come here on planet Earth to learn the lessons on the love, and so and in the bargain and the lifestyle we have chosen, we are going far away from the love. We cannot love. We just maybe something we like, but we cannot actually love that. So this kind of situation, and when it happens, then our ego takes over, and ego drives us in the different route, and we go further and further away from the path of love. So first thing we need to do is that if we are to love someone or share love, I'm not saying a human being, it can be something else also. Some other hobby or anything you like to do. First, you need to love yourself first. Otherwise, you cannot do that. Any kind of creation needs love. Okay, without love, you cannot create anything. Suppose you wanted to paint something, you need to have self-love to create some painting. Otherwise, it is not possible. Same thing as it's poetry, to all these kind of things. Any kind of creation needs love. And we can put expression of love in a different way, but we cannot express something that we don't have. As I was saying earlier, those are died, because died means it become dormant. Okay, so first we need to awaken our self-love. There is the technique I have already posted earlier into the group. I will just read it again later part of this session. How to do that? First, I'm making you understand the background. The starting point of self-love is unconditional acceptance. Now, forget about others. We are unique. We come here living our own life. We came alone. We'll go alone. Okay, there is in between, we have to manage. Some master was saying that those are the things in between you have to manage. You came alone, go alone, somehow these things. So anyway, so ultimately it is our own, how much we have grown in the path of love. that actually matters on our, that is a credit we take away from here in this earth to the spiritual domain. Nothing else will go. And to do that, first thing, I'm just going into some practicality. First, we need to accept ourselves in totality. Accept what we are. Most of the time, we cannot love ourselves because we know our imperfectness very, very well. Okay. We know what area we lack. We don't say to that, of course not. We don't say, we don't publish it, but we know that which area we lack. Because of this lack, we cannot accept ourselves. Forget about others. Okay. First thing you need to, in the path of self-love, self-acceptance has to come. You need to accept yourself as you are. I will give you a few tips which will make you, help you to accept yourself. First thing, the truth is no one is perfect in this world. No one. Even the masters, or maybe the what is called avatar, who has God incarnate, in the physical body, they have limitations. They will have bias, they will have preferences, they will likes and dislikes, their performance will be limited, and their thinking will be limited. It's true for everybody taken on birth on the planet Earth. So that is why I say everybody is work in progress. So accept the fact that I am not perfect. Neither anyone else on this earth. It's not possible to be perfect. We are all private, limited. Okay. So when you accept that everybody is, work in progress, it will be easier for you to accept yourself. You accept the fact that you are not perfect. At the same time, you should take that now I will try to improve myself. That should be genuine, not faking. Okay. Because nobody here else is listening. Nobody else is. It's between communication between you. So in this case, when you accept yourself, your self-love journey starts from there. Then you can have you can say the long-term relationship with you. Otherwise, your external self one, that's the image, and internal is something else. They will never merge. Unless until they merge, self-love is not possible. Self-love cannot possible in the realm which is not true. Foundation is the truth. So what I am just telling now, how to come back to the truth. When you accept that, then you love yourself with all imperfections because you accepted that you are not perfect. No? There are a lot of lacuna, a lot of holes. You accepted that. Neither you are running away nor you are hiding. There's no need to hide from anything from anyone. No? It's between you. And then you start improving on that one. Any kind of relationship, say no matter whether it is in this world or any other relationship, relationships sustain. Listen this part very carefully. It is one of the life lesson. Any kind of relationship will not sustain based on how many qualities the other person have. It is sustained because of how many of not perfect qualities, not so good qualities can be accepted by others. Because everybody will have pros and cons. No? Good quality everybody will like. What is the big deal? How many of so-called bad qualities, or not bad is too much in the negative territory, not so good qualities, how much the other person accepts that? Based on that, the relationship will sustain. Otherwise, relationship will not sustain. There is a saying They said if somebody is loving you, even if you have hundreds of imperfection, they will find one way, one quality to stick on. And if somebody doesn't like you, then even one not so good quality is good enough to separate it out. Okay. Apply that life lesson to our own self. Our own self, once we accept that we are not perfect, it's not a big deal because everybody is not perfect on this planet Earth. If we accept our imperfections, then the path of love opens. Then we love yourself. Means we should not love what we like to be. That is an image that doesn't exist. Don't put that your image to love that image. Don't do that. That is the place where everybody fails. I'm not saying the idealistic you to be loved in. No, accept what you are. And love all with all imperfections. If you accepted all your imperfections, it will be easier for you to love yourself. Okay, that is number one. Number two, you need to develop some way to talking to yourself. Self-time. Some people say it is me time. Okay. We become so busy, so this thing, so engrossed into doing so many hundreds of things in the world. By the way, the world you work will never end. Huh? You finish 50, another 50 is waiting.
Hello? Yeah, thank
So
you.
I'm not saying don't do. What I'm saying is this is a loop that let me finish this, then I will get some time to practice spirituality or whatever it is. It will never come. Okay, that's what I'm saying. The time is now. Okay, this is the time.
क्या पिएंगे क्या करेंगे मेरे को बोलो तो मैं वैसे जो करो ना तो सूप कहाँ से चलेगा.
So that is the me time. Okay. So what you do in the me time? You communicate with yourself. As you're saying that you accept what you are, there are many ways you can do self-talk, but if you cannot do any self-talk, then in the morning I was explaining one of the technique. There are many. I'm saying one of them, you spend at least few minutes in front of a mirror and look at in your eye in the mirror. This looking at anybody's eye, get the connection to the consciousness. Okay, it's not limited to the physical only, because the moment you look at somebody's eyes, we get connected to their soul consciousness, through their being. So establish contact with if you cannot just do me time, me versus me, how can I do? Then you stand in front of a mirror. Okay. And then you start talking. What you talk? First you find out what are there you keep suppressing within you, which is not allowing you, which making you yourself don't like. As I said, likable qualities, everybody will, that's nothing to do with that. It's all, suppose you are a very, very high level of sense of humor. Everybody will like that. Okay. In this also, maybe you are, in your mind, you are very revengeful. Okay. If somebody says something, you make sure you give it in return. That is called revengeful. That part, it is hidden. Okay. You have personality like sense of humor, but the revengeful part is always background, but that created a lot of things in your life, what may be gone, not gone, still going on, to address. Bring those things up. Bring those things up and address it. Address it means just ponder over it. That is it still relevant? Is it still needed? Or what purpose it will serve? Of course, when you do that, a lot of memory associated with those events, those things will come up. Let it come up, because to heal something, it needs to come to the surface. If it is hidden, you cannot heal that. When it comes to the surface, then what you need to do, you need to forgive yourself. That may be definitely wrong. You might intentionally, you might have hurt someone, and you assaulted somebody, intentionally. But here you are bringing it up to let go and go out of your system. The power of awareness that can dissolve any hurt, humiliation, insult, or any kind of negative emotions you have stored somewhere in your system. I repeat, the power of awareness, when we witness something, our consciousness, wherever we focus, our awareness, the consciousness gets connected with the area we are focusing. This area, what we are witnessing, is the tool of our consciousness. And thoughts, they are our tool of our ego. We are not thinking, we are observing with a full attention. The moment we give attention to something, the power of consciousness comes into that, wherever we are focusing. And it has got a ability to annihilate that, to burn that, whatever we are doing it, to bringing forward. So that is the background. What I'm saying is bring up what is there within you, which is not allowing you to go into the purer version of yourself. Hurt, humiliation, all this kind of negative thing, bring it forward. You are talking to you. You are in front of you. Nobody else is there. And give it attention during this process. And then once it is done, you forgive yourself. How to forgive yourself? Then also say, how can I forgive myself? How can I do that? Then I have also given you few tips how to do that. First, you have to forgive your previous self who did this. Okay, not now. Definitely you are not doing it, right? Suppose you cheated somebody. Okay, but right now you are not cheating. So what you need to do, you need to forgive. Maybe it happened maybe 12 years back. So you have to forgive your 12 years previous version to forgive that version. In my case, suppose this thing happened 2010. So I have to forgive Rajdeep 2022 is forgiving Rajdeep 2010. Okay. Medically also, you are two different beings. You think it is that is 2010 Rajdeep, 2012, 22 Rajdeep is same. No, okay, it's not. Medically, every 7 years, all cells our body get replaced. That is a maximum. In fact, almost 95% get replaced within first 2 years. Bone and something like very remote things that some cells get changed in 7 years. So that means Rajdeep 2010 version, not even a single cell left right now. Whatever thought was, whatever the brain cell was, how the neurons was working, what they are thinking, what is the psychological pattern, etc., is gone. So in that sense, you may ask then, why then we still remember? Because if everything is different, we remember because software is same, because of your memory. If your memory is blinded off, then it could have been gone automatically. But only the software carries over the memory to the different bodies. That's why we remember. So anyway, take this medical, the truth of the biological truth into consideration, forgive your previous self. Whatever that kind of, under the given circumstances, what is thought, what is happened, is okay. Let it go. Whenever this process comes, many people, they feel very emotional. They start crying. It is okay to cry. Okay. Because you are in front of a mirror, maybe in the closed bathroom or closed bedroom, you are alone. Yeah? Cry. It's a part of cleansing. Let it go. Okay. It is fine to cry, to get it out of it. this is the part of the cleansing is required, because to go into the path of love, starting point has to be cleaned. Any kind of new thing cannot, any kind of new creation cannot start with a garbage. You need to clean that area. Suppose you wanted to set up a garden. In that land, if there is a bulk of garbage, you need to clean the garbage out. And then you plan, okay, these small flowers will put there, then some kind of row will be there, then some kind of other tree, some bushes and something, and long plants, this, that, and all. You can design that. But if there is a full of garbage, that area, that need to be cleaned first. So you need the cleaning first before you walk into the path of self-love. What are the cleaning you need? 3 areas. Physical is, you take bath, maintain hygiene, eat good food. I mean, the energetic food to maintain your body. If your body is sick or something, and you are always in the stomach trouble and this trouble and that trouble, then your physical body is not good enough to go into that one. So you clean that, detoxify yourself. And then second is a mental cleansing. Mental cleansing can be done just getting control over your thoughts. And we had the meditation and all these things, that is perfect. And if you practice Kriya, automatically your physical thing will be taken care of. Mental thing, cleansing also needed, because meditation will be helpful. Also during the process, try to get minimum input from the external world, particularly the media. Media is always negative, because negative stories sell. The story that makes people either fearful or sad or angry, that has got topmost selling point. How good some country is. Suppose the one country, say Bhutan. Okay, Bhutan, happiest country in the world. How many stories you hear in your media about Bhutan? Nothing. How they think, how they live, what their, that is the only place I think that royals, they handed over the power to democracy by their will. They facilitate that. Give the royalty to the democracy, and they are just getting some kind of monthly or some kind of thing. The royal family they are getting, they are also working. Happiest country in the world. We don't hear any news about that. We feel that they will there may be some weak, something like that. So because why we didn't listen to them? Because those news, they don't sell. People don't read them. Happy news, good things, they don't read. It is not that the good things are not happening. So indirectly, you see so many things negative in the media. We get programmed into negativity. It pulls us down, that energy. So the cleansing I'm talking about, it needed you to consciously put effort to raise your vibration. No need to go for post and pillar about whatever you learn. This 100 stomach breathing Kriya is good enough if you practice. No need to run here and there. If you do that, you automatically you will develop something called a self-filtering. You come to a state, filter it out. Okay, this is not thing, or it is enough. Okay. Now just go into what are the headlines, what people are saying, just to be aware of it, but not getting too much into this, bogged down and silly things. That same time, if you give it to yourself in the me time, your ascension will be skyrocketing. Because end of the day, you leave this world anyway. So if you do that, world will be running as per their own rules and as per your own things. And definitely, I have not come here to stop all the injustices in the world. That is not my job. So better not to try also and bust my brain and doing nothing, get more frustrated. If I try to sort out all the problems, then maybe finally I have to do suicide. Things will go worse maybe. Anyway, that's a different aspect. What I'm saying is, it is all about you now. You are unique in this world. You have taken birth. You have to grow. To grow, you have to come wherever you are. How much deviation you have. You have to come back to the path of pure love. And starting point of the pure love is self-love. I'm just summarizing. If self-love you could not do because you have a low self-esteem within you, even though you're very successful externally, but on your eyes you are low. Why low? Because there are a lot of things, maybe nobody knows, but you know. That need to go. You have to forgive yourself. And I told you some of the tips how to do that, how to forgive yourself, so that you get unshackled from this and move on. Then when we come to that, then if you feel that at this stage, it is because of your conditioning, you need to get somebody to love. How can I love myself and life? And it's not possible. Then you love your higher self, the perfect version of you, who knows everything, who knows your past, present, and future. You love your higher self. Okay. So that love will be your self-love. That will open up the channel to the further up to the universal love. When we do that, once we establish this connection, then our energy level will go high, our vibration will go high, will always operate more than 500, which is opening heart chakra. If we constantly operate before 500, we will get a capacity to feel, to receive, and to emit love from your being. You need to do anything. You need not to go and tell 100 people I love you. No need. Everybody has an instrument. They understand love. Even animals, everybody. People understand that. You need not to advertise that. Yeah, I'm a very loving person. Okay. If you open heart chakra opens up, then lot of the universal love will see the passage through you. You are basically enhancing your capability to receive and emit love. I'm not saying give love. There is no give and take. You just, like, again, to give the example, analogy of a sunlight, sun is just be sun. Light and energy will emit by itself. Whoever has to receive, they will receive it. You are just expressing yourself. Same here. When we get connected with that universal love, then whole being, all other higher levels of the bodies and all higher levels, that will be saturated with love because it is made of that. It is not something you are importing. You are just cleaning all the mess out of that so that your self-expression comes. Okay. So once the self-expression comes, then that will be, you become the embodiment of that love, the universal love. And that is called, the stage called be love. We are not saying give love, take love, share love, this, that, teach love, nothing. Just be love. Finish. That is the end of the journey because you become part of what you created of. And that is the purpose of our soul's journey, isn't it? There is a purpose we merge with the Creator with the equal quality. We learn a lot of imperfections, but slowly, all imperfections we are learning experientially, finally choosing to be the right path, then choosing to be that. We are choosing to be in the love path so that the love, starts overflowing. Initially, it's not possible to receive that kind of love because we cannot handle that. We don't have that capacity that we are pot, maybe a small cup or ball. But ultimately from that, we have to go back to the bigger and bigger, like a lake and like an ocean or like a connection, like a pipeline. It will keep on flowing through you. And there is never ending, 24/7. And whoever comes in contact with you, they will get it automatically. You need not to say anything. You need to entertain them. You need not to advertise them. Neither you have to tell people that come to me, I will love you. Nothing like that. Everybody will get it. Their vibration will go up. Their capacity will go up. Eventually, their heart chakra will open. And that way, your life will get transformed. Many happen in our group also. Many happen. Their life changed. If you see the 10 years back, what your life were and now, you will see the hell and heaven difference. Nothing outside changed. Only the war, instead of somewhere, earlier it was Afghanistan, now it is Ukraine. Something or other keep on going. People murdered some other country, now it is another country. The perpetrator was somebody else, now it is somebody else. The story will never end. Art will be same. But your experience of life will change because you are unconditional. You understood the unconditional aspects of the life. When you do that, you come to the purity, and that purity develops the bridge between you and the original creator. You become the co-creator of your life. Why co-creator? Original creator, and you are the creator. Both together, joint venture. Joint direction of a movie, something like that. Your life is a co-creation. Original creator and you, your soul consciousness, I mean. So you create the maximum version, the ultimate version of your movie. Why you settle for less? Okay, you have to come back again to learn lessons with aspects on that one. That path is a path of pure love. And pure love start with self-love, and then it ultimately merges with this universal love, which is you be love. You become expressions of pure love, the universal love. Now we'll go back to the affirmations, what I have sent, that another aspect of it, I was just telling about the cleansing and all, your physical body. You also need to, the part of the self-love is also not to abuse your body by any means. We have some hidden pattern of, in the name of sacrifice, in the name of hiding from the reality, we go into something, we torture our body. So we give something which is not to our body, which is not in the, that doesn't increase our vibration. Anything is not increasing our vibration, it is a poison to our body. Okay. So we need that. We help to maintain our body so that we can make it the vibration higher and higher. To do that, my advice is treat your bodies like a temple. This body, the physical body, is a temple of your soul. Your soul is a connection to the divine. Maintain your body well. Don't abuse it. Any kind of abuse. This is also important factor of a self-love. Okay, not to abuse. Treat it as a sacred. It's a divine gift. Earlier also I explained, none of the thing we have is created by us. It is gifted to us by someone, the creator. How much our blood will circulate, how much our heartbeat will pump, how we will breathe, and how it will, nothing we have designed, and neither we bought it or anything. We gifted, we got a gift. Only thing, we misuse it, we damage it. Then some medical practitioners come and they, do something to make it somehow put it back into the track. But it can be started with our own thing. If we don't abuse it, so then it will not. You will have a healthy body and healthy mind. That's what it is needed. So healthy mind, no negative thought, and the healthy body. Just don't consume something which will reduce your vibration. That's it. So then you can always, your reservoir of energy will be high, so that you can operate from that. As I said, it is like maintaining like a temple. Temple is always made clean, and it's also giving high vibration. Same is your body. maintain the body accordingly. And further is emotional. So emotional, so mental, physical, mental, emotional. Emotional body cleansing happens if you forgive yourself so that they don't disturb you anymore, your memories and all those things. And if your thoughts are under control, and that emotions, when they come up, during any process, again, in the light of awareness, the power of the consciousness that I told you, the witnessing, it will dissolve. You get completely free from that. You are liberated. And live in the moment. And that's why you lead this. You lead a liberated life, full of joy, love, oozing out from you. People will understand, they feel it. And then you just lead a normal life. You need not to be, always eat in the 5-star hotels and all, that I explained earlier. That may not give the ultimate joy. Maybe a cup of tea in the, roadside dhaba may give you better joy than having that cup of tea in the 5-star hotel. Yeah. Okay. Ask yourself whatever you like. Anyway, so now, then I come to that, the final thing is about the affirmations, what we can exactly do. I have already posted, I will read it now. So the process is, then it is, once your, body is clean, mental is clean and all those things, this process, if you do, then it will awaken your self-love. Your heart will, heart chakra will open completely. And you get the higher connection easily. When heart chakra opens and if your throat chakra also opens, this establishes the communication, third eye and shastra, and that gets the communication done. The broadband opens up. But before that, heart need to open. Otherwise, this kind of communication is not possible. Because that language is love, not intelligence. We cannot, by using our intellect, by thought, we can reach there. We can come up to Manipura, that's it, first 3 chakras. But unless until heart opens up, we cannot walk the path of the spiritual path towards our creator. That path is on the love. So we can take the path of love, and with the how we pay in the gratitude, love and gratitude. That's it. That's what it needs for the final journey. All up there. Okay. All right. Now let me come to that. So what you do, the process is you sit down in the your spinal cord straight and relax yourself. I'm just giving you this affirmation techniques. Then you have to go to Hridaya Mudra. Hridaya Mudra, I'm showing it again. If you have forgotten, just understand that 5 finger, take the pointing finger, put it at the root of the thumb, and find out where the vein is. There is one vein which has a similar, pulsation of your heartbeat. You can feel one of the places here where a vein is passing. You feel the heartbeat, same heartbeat in the pulse. Here you can see the pulse. Same pulse the doctors sometimes see here. No? That pulse you can see here. In the tip of the pointing finger, you can feel the pulse at the root of your thumb somewhere. You find out like this, you find out where it is. Then you place it there. Okay. So now in the tip of your finger, pointing finger, you can feel the pulse. Now the middle finger, it should touch the tip of the thumb. And other 2 just loose. Okay. Clear? Now you put this palm facing up, put the hands on your lap. This is called Hridaya Mudra. Hridaya is a Sanskrit word which means heart. Okay. And we do also Hridaya Upasana. In this, we focus on our heart and listen to our heartbeat. That is called Hridaya Upasana. But here, before you do the Hridaya Upasana, you have to, in this mudra, you have to do some affirmation. Like a pep talk, something you are telling yourself, and do it loudly, not mentally. Okay. Just utter the sounds also, that vibration it will create, it will go to you. The piece, whatever I will read now, there are many masters. The energy, Shaktipat, is built into this. When you read this, the blessings will come automatically. Your higher bodies will get the blessings. Okay, so now I will read it. So, and I will stop in between of the reading and will explain you what that mean. Then I will continue reading. You need not to do it now. Just listen. But when you do the practice, you do it as per your own way. So now let me go back to the affirmation I posted earlier. Yeah, that is I posted on, I think, Wednesday. And the topic is awakening self-love. Okay, so preparation, sit keeping your spinal cord straight, take few deep and slow breaths and relax yourself. Breathing should be slow, not too fast, not that. Just slowly, relax and take slow but deep breaths. Then keep your hands on your lap in Hridaya Mudra. That's what just I demonstrated how to do that. And focus on your heart chakra, not the physical heart. Put it onto the heart chakra. And start with 3 times of Om chanting. Why Om chanting? Because Om chanting, Om is a primordial vibration which created the physical universe. So by chanting Om, we are the part of that, the physical reality. We are part of the earth. So while chanting Om, we are connecting us back to the source from the same vibration which created the universe, physical universe. Okay. It is like pointing a rocket towards the moon. If the rocket has to go to the moon, then it has to be pointed that side, so that it can finally take the journey and land it up in moon. Same here. Om chanting gives us direction so that we go to all the spiritual practices we are doing, it is going back to our creator through this Om chanting. Okay, keep the intention to open up your heart chakra and overflow cells of your body with fountain of self-love. During this process, when you read, before that you put an intention that from the heart chakra, it is overflowing love and going into all these cells of your body. If you like to difficulty in intention, placing the intention, how it will go to different cell, then you consider your blood cells. Yeah, actually it is nadis, but your blood cells, blood vessels will take all this energy from the heart to all over your body. Okay, they put just intention of love. Then read the following affirmation. So I will now read it. So it is saying, I invoke the sacred divine energy to draw close to me now, surrounding and sharing love with me. I thank you for divine guidance and assistance and ask that divine energy of the most appropriate vibration manifests into my reality to lead me along my spiritual path to unity with the Creator. I am open and receptive to the loving light and bathe in divine consciousness to inspire and enlighten me further. This you can say the preamble of that, that you are making it your intention clear, that what you are like to do by this process. Yeah. The second para is basically it is getting yourself cleansed and purified and ready for that jump. So the second para says like this: I ask my soul consciousness activate within me the ability to love myself unconditionally, fully and completely. I wish to hold myself in love, whatever I may do or say, forgiving and cherishing myself as I overcome challenges with ease to realize myself as the creator on the earth. This part I already told you, we are the co-creator of our life on this planet earth. So basically, you are invoking that, your creative abilities. Okay, it's continuing. I wish to recognize myself as my truth, as a beacon of love. I now accept within my mind, body, and emotions that I love myself unconditionally understanding this to be the first step to complete acceptance of the soul consciousness. I now retain and act out throughout my day the existence of loving myself unconditionally and holding myself in pure love. That goes the second para. In third para, it says, I now allow the love that I hold for myself to assist me in realizing and releasing all past and present negative habits, judgments, fears, or actions that are not aligned to the Creator's pure and loving essence, allowing them to flow away from me with ease. I now adopt a state of existence that permits me to hold love within every aspect of my being, understanding all levels of my being as the love of the Creator. The next para, with acceptance and understanding of love as my natural energy and existence. I already told you that we are made of pure love, so it is just reaffirming that we accept an understanding of love as my natural energy and existence. I am now able to activate my love for myself from my naturally loving soul and Creator presence within me. Why it is naturally loving? Because your soul consciousness is always loving. It is their nature, because it is connected to the universal consciousness, which is made of pure love. So your higher self is always loving. When you get connected to your higher self, that's how you get the source of your love, which is coming and overflowing yourself, overflowing your lower self rather. So I am now able to activate my love for myself from my naturally loving soul and Creator presence within me. Let my unconditional love for myself lead me to integration with the Creator, enabling me to affirm and realize my sacred and eternal connection with the Creator. It is just reaffirming that the connection with the Creator, actually, the truth is it is never lost. Only thing we forget who we are, or our ego comes into the play, then we feel that we are different from the Creator and all these kind of things. So that's a game. So we are reaffirm that our sacred and eternal connection with the Creator. So that's what it says. The next para, I am now able to accept, experience, and sense the powerful loving and the pure truth that exists within me, recognizing this energy as a healing, upliftment, and nourishment. I rejoice my complete connection with the Creator through my own inner sacred presence. From this foundation, I am able to achieve a complete realization of the Creator and acceptance of my truth. I am the Creator in manifestation. I am love in manifestation. I love myself unconditionally. And I am eternally connected with my soul and the love of the Creator. I am fully connected to my higher self with the sacred bonding and power of self-love. I am now embodiment of pure love. I am love. So that completes the affirmation and also our learning session. So already I posted this affirmation into the group. You can read it, regularly or the way you like. And if you like to translate it, you are okay to translate that in the language if you feel more appropriate. So that is fine, but the content should be the similar. So this each and every exact words may not be, things, but it is all fully power packed with the divine blessings and guidance. When you read it, you must have been already getting it. So when you yourself read it loudly to your own eyes, ears, and then you will get a more such thing. All your being will be full of love. Okay, so with this, we conclude this learning sessions. If there is any questions, so you are welcome to ask.
Guruji, once we finish with the affirmation, then after that we are supposed to get into meditation or keep visualizing that from heart chakra it is flowing to all the cells of the body?
No visualization. Do Hridaya Upasana. Focus on your heart. Feel the heartbeat.
Okay.
No visualization. It's all intention,
Okay.
but no visualization. Okay.
Okay.
Visualization is our mind game. We are bringing mind back. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Understood.
focus on your heart chakra, not heart chakra. Focus on your heart, actual heart, physical heart, and continue your Hridaya Upasana. Hridaya Upasana is focusing on your heart and listen to your heartbeat. Okay, after this. Close your eyes. Of course, while reading, your two eyes will be open. Close your eyes. Focus on your, from this while you are reading, you opened up with the heart chakra, but now focus to the actual physical heart and listen to your heartbeat. Synchronize with your heartbeat. Yeah? And then whatever time you allocated, 15, 20 minutes, whatever, then you do that and then you come out of the meditation as a normal way. Okay.
So this, how many times do you recommend to be done in a week or to be done
Daily
in a
once
month?
is more than enough,
Daily
or
once?
twice a week. Maximum once in a day.
Once in a
Twice a week or something is just see how you feel. Go ahead with your own feeling, not depending on a rule. Whenever you feel like there's nothing wrong in one day, you feel like doing twice is okay. But once in a day should be enough to activate this your self-love and heart chakra and connection to the that intensity of the love. So that's what it is needed. Yeah.
What I now understood from this is self-love means loving yourself,
Higher self.
loving your higher self.
Yeah.
Because actually, if you see self-love means you are loving yourself, it appears to be a selfish act. But now, once we say that now we are loving our higher self, so
Yeah.
that we intend to join with that, that seems quite logical.
See, what happens is that's what I was saying that selfish act and it comes in the thinking that I'm supposed to give something to somebody, I'm not giving it. That becomes selfish. Correct?
And
I'm saying going beyond that level. When you express yourself with a pure love, you are no one to give and take. People, whoever you come in contact, they will automatically get it. You need not to give them.
okay.
Initially, it starts with that. That is correct. Initially, it starts with so that you clean yourself, you make yourself prepared and all. That is a selfish act because who else will clean your thing? Your dirt only you know. Okay.
Correct.
Means which part of my bathroom is slippery? How can my uncle who stays in another city will know? I will know.
Correct.
So I have to clean my bathroom first. Okay. Same here. Okay. So I have to do the cleansing, and that is not a selfish act. It is making yourself ready for selflessness.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Now, there's one thing which is very good is, all of us commit a lot of mistakes, including me. I have done a lot of mistakes during my life, and you keep blaming or feeling guilty about it. But this aspect that within 7 years everything changes. So now the present version of 2022 can forgive at least what was
Yes.
there till
Yeah.
2016 or so, 15,
Yeah.
16.
No need to carry the rotten food in your fridge for so many years. You can throw it off, clean the fridge, and put a new. Allow the new things to come in there. Okay, that's it.
It's,
Whole thing is whatever happened, gone. Yeah.
it's like media, na, Guruji. We all keep remembering all bad things. We don't remember what good things we have done. So now onward things are much more clear. Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless you. Any further question? Okay. No. Yes, Shaival.
No further question, but I want to share what you said about Bhutan. There's I think for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, there's the movie. I think the name is Luana. Yak in the Classroom. It's nominated for Oscar this year. I mean, mainstream media did not cover it. How did I know? You remember Biplab Bhawal?
Yeah.
He's in Caltech and he's into science fiction movies.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent me the picture. I forgot the name of the director, some Durji. So with him, and that's how I found out. And it's available on Netflix. I mean that what you just said about the country, the way the setup. It's that's how it tells. I think we should all watch that movie. It didn't get the Oscar. It was nominated for international feature film or some category, but it didn't win it. But that's a wonderful movie. I just wanted to share with the group.
Good, that's great. Okay, let me also share something. I'm just planning. It is not confirmed yet. We'll announce. It is about in the month of July, I'll be visiting Kolkata. Okay, so that time, I think I'll be visiting first week, but continue till on the third week or something. In that, I think 13th of July is a Guru Purnima. Okay. So, and I think 9th of July is a Sunday. So what I'm thinking is I will prepare some kind of plan. I will just publish it. It will start with some, workshop at my house in this thing. I have a Babaji's temple also made it there in Kolkata house. So we'll have a workshop on Sunday, which is 9th. We'll start with that. Then maybe the 10th, 11th, we'll have some kind of program to visit, particularly the places that Yukteswar Giri Maharaj's ashram is there in Srirampur, and then there is some other ashrams are there in that area. And also we'll go one day to Dakshineshwar and Belur Math. But Guru Purnima, I'm just thinking that I have yet to finalize that. So it is about 4.5 to 5 hours journey from Kolkata. We'll go to, Sagar Island, Sagar Dip. We'll do Karmakshalan in the Ganga Sagar. So that is the best place to have this Karmakshalan. So we'll do it on 13th in the morning, and the evening we'll be staying there for maybe 2 nights or something. One day we'll go, 12th night, stay there. 13th whole day will be there, including Karmakshalan, and then evening full moon meditation and all. And the 14th we'll come back. Okay. So this is, I'm just thinking, I'm just planning. So if you have any kind of idea, you can send it to me, the messages and all those things. So it is up to, if someone wants to join only the Guru Purnima part, then come maybe on the 12th and then return on 14th, something like that. But if you like to attend all the program, then you can start from 9th and it will end in 14th or something like that. I will engage some company or some travel agent or something who will do all the transportation and all this thing, how much it will cost and all, how to pay, etc. I will just prepare some kind of planning package, and I will things. It is optional, whichever. Somebody says only I will go only on Sunday, one day only. That's fine. You are welcome. You want to take a tour with these things, the ashrams, and then also we have a separate arrangement for that. And then finally, the 2-day program will be in that Gangasagar. So the Guru Purnima. So that is what I'm planning. So I will put the detail into that one, and it's optional. But wherever you like to come, but I'd like to publish it a little early so that you can plan properly and all those kind of things. And then do it accordingly. Okay. So I will do that. I'll make that kind of announcement.
Yeah, good that you told me. I'm making some travel arrangements, right? So I'll be there.
Yeah, all right. Okay. So that is, so what I'm basically saying that between 9th to 14th will be all the programs will be there in that slot. And if you cannot go out anywhere, you attend only Sunday, which is in our Rajarhat, these things, you attend that. It is just like a workshop will be there as well. Okay. So, all right. So, we'll now go ahead with our Kriya and meditation. So, sit straight. And breathe in and breathe out a few times.